Are preset packs a scam? That's what we are going to find out today. First, I will be editing my photos without presets and then with the help of presets to find out how much time it will actually save me in editing when I use presets and when I don't. Before we start, I wanted to clarify I do use my own presets on all of my edits. Personally, I think it's super convenient and it helps me to save a lot of time, and that's why I also sell my own presets. But I don't want that to stop me from keeping this test as unbiased as possible. So if you decide at the end of this video that investing in presets isn't going to help you on your photography journey, that's totally fine, and I will not stop you from editing your photos from scratch. Everybody has their own workflow. I'm just sharing what worked for me. That's why I also sell the presets I developed over the last 7 years of editing photos. I also have my own little story on my photography journey with presets. I invested in a preset pack about 2 years in, and it helped me get to the next level so quick because all of a sudden I learned about how to use RGB curves, camera calibration and all of that good stuff in editing. So out of my own experience, investing in presets really helped me get to that next level really fast. And a few years later I've developed my own preset pack because this preset pack I used didn't really work for my photos. It only worked for a few of my photos and I wanted something that I can use on all of my photos that work in every scenario. That's why I then went ahead and created my own preset pack. But anyways, let's actually test out how much time I will save. So let's start with the first photo, and this is a shot I took in Zurich of a Ferrari 296 GTB. So of course, first up we will edit without a preset and then later with a preset. So first thing I would probably do is adjust the exposure, but it's actually not that bad. Maybe I would raise the white. So I think this is looking pretty good now. We took about 10 minutes just for this photo. Let's see how fast we can edit it with a preset. So let's do a virtual copy here. So for this photo, golden aura with mask for cars works really well. I mean, it's not perfect right away, but if we decrease the white balance a little bit, maybe decrease the exposure, or not actually the exposure, let's adjust the mask a little bit, and also remove this thing, this stuff here, and let's see, I think we need to do some adjustments to the exposure here. Then also apply the detail preset here and maybe increase the heights a little bit. So I think this is looking pretty good. Let's actually remove the warmth from the shadows here. And that's it. This is the one I've edited without the preset, and this is the one I've edited with the preset. They do look a bit different, but I think they are both usable. Even though I like the one with the preset much more, I would probably adjust the one without the preset a little bit more because it looks a little bit fake. Honestly, the colors look a little bit weird to me. Maybe it's the RGB curves I did and I need to do them again. But let's leave it for this example because otherwise I would probably spend a whole day adjusting these images. Yeah, let's leave it at that and move on to the next one. This is a beautiful shot my friend Gabriel took of a BMW. So let's try it on this one. The first thing I would do is probably add a mask actually. So I think we're done here. This was actually pretty fast and I'm curious to see how fast we will get it done with a preset. So let's apply a preset, maybe do golden hour cold with mask for cars. Then let's see that we add some dehaze to this mask. Remove some of the things here on the lens and maybe adjust the mask a little bit. And I think we are done. This is the photo I've edited with the preset, and this is the photo I've edited without the help of a preset. Personally, I think both are pretty good, but I do like the version with the preset a little more. It just looks a little more cinematic in my opinion. Let's move on to the third one. So let's see. I definitely want to bring out the sunset colors here. So I think this is looking good. Let's create a virtual copy and edit this photo with a preset. So let's see. I think the sunset aura works the best here, and maybe add a mask on top here. Add some dehaze, and maybe on the bottom too. Just slightly, and increase the whites a little bit, and I think this is looking perfect now. So this is the photo with the preset, and this is the photo I've edited without the preset. They both work, but obviously I think the one with the preset looks a little bit more refined, because obviously I've spent months creating this preset and I only spent a few minutes to create this edit. So let's move on to the last and final one, which is this shot I took on the coast in Tenerife. There is some border on the edges here which we will remove because it is a HDR image. So I think we can definitely work with that. It's not perfect, but let's move on to editing this one with a preset. Let's adjust the crop first, and then we will add the preset. Yeah, golden hour 3 works really well here. Let's add some masking here, decrease exposure, and also add one at the top. Do the same here and decrease the exposure just slightly, and add the lens corrections. Yeah, I think we are done here. This is the photo with the preset, and this is the photo without the preset. As you can see, those are slightly different looks. The one without the preset I've edited quite a bit warmer, and the one with the preset I've edited a little colder. But this is an easy fix. I could just adjust the white balance a little bit or add some warmth with the color grading tools to the one with the preset, and then it will be just as warm as the one I've edited without the preset, and it will look obviously a little bit more refined because the presets are developed over years of editing. So editing with presets is definitely a lot faster and easier, even for someone like me who's been editing for over 7 years now. Obviously, if you're just starting out, it will be an even bigger difference, and it will help you save even more time. So if you want to check out my presets, check the link in the description, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.